Cặp thi thứ tư xin mời lên sân khấu. Các bạn đến từ trường Trung học cơ sở Lê Quý Đôn. Bạn Văn Nguyễn Hoàng Nhật, bạn Hồ Nguyên Khang, bạn Nguyễn Ngọc Phương Mai và bạn Vương Đỗ Minh Châu. Đối thủ của các bạn sẽ là các bạn đến từ trường Trung học cơ sở Minh Đức. Xin mời bạn Lê Nhật Anh, Phạm Nguyễn Vân Khánh, Lê Bùi Hải Yên và Hà Vũ Đăng Khoa.
Our next topic of debate is homework is a waste of time. Again, you have 5 minutes to present your argument. For the follow-up round, Team A will start with 2.5 minutes and you are in control. If they are giving you a long answer, you can interrupt them and pose your next question. For the 2.5 minutes, you are in control. And then after 2.5 minutes, you guys take over, and again, if they are giving you too long an answer, you can interrupt them, okay? You may begin now.
Good morning to the adjudicators, debaters, and everyone else. We are the Lê Quý Đôn High School team, and today we're going to debate about homework is a waste of time. Nowadays, Vietnamese students have lots of homework, and it puts us under pressure. In order to effectively debate this topic, we would like to propose a motion. Homework is a waste of time. Generally, homework is an assignment that students are given to do, mostly on paper. Throughout school lives, everyone had to do massive amounts of homework. The main point is not the amount of homework. It depends on whether the time is well spent or not.
Firstly, homework takes up time from ourselves and our families. School already takes 6 hours or more in a day for our daily lives. We all need some time for ourselves. Physical, sports, reading, relaxing, or playing are all essential, as well as education. They are just in different ways. Homework is the thing that tears families apart. It is not possible to create a bond between family members if they are working for 3 hours a day. It can also damage the family. When the teachers give homework, the parents have to force their kids to do it, and that creates a very big argument. And after homework, after tomorrow, the teachers all ask one question: who did the homework? When students don't understand, their parents have to join in and solve it for them.
Second, homework takes students' enjoyment out of learning. You can easily see that students get too much homework, no matter how engaging their teacher is in class. Homework will certainly be stressful, boring, and tiring because it is often done on your own without any help from teachers or friends. Most of us do homework just to cope with teachers or just to do work, so you can have something to show your teacher that you have already done the assignment. Some of us don't even know exactly why we are doing the homework for, or it is just for obeying the parents and the teachers. Of course, no matter how enthusiastic the student is, he or she would still not like the idea of spending the next 2 or 3 hours sitting and reviewing what he had clearly heard in class. If students keep doing homework like this, then studying will not be an effective and purposeful way to learn.
Third, according to a recent research from the Vòng, there are 8 reasons why students, teachers, and parents hate homework. First, from students, they said they have no time for creativity, no time for family, no time for friends, is no time for sports, and the parents said that they don't want to be the parents that always have to bust the children from sneaking an episode from The Voice or just text a friend. Of course, no one wants to. So yeah, and teachers don't like to be the homework crap or the bureaucrat.
Fourth, not only does homework take up time at home, it also limits time in class. Class time is shortened by the teacher to explain the task, and then more time is taken to go through by the homework when it's done and marked. This time could be better spent by the teacher by teaching the lesson deeper. If not, it can be a huge disadvantage for us, the students, because we can't do best in homework without fully understanding the lesson. Furthermore, class time is the easiest time for teachers to assess each student's learning ability. In addition, homework wastes teachers' time. They have to think and design the homework, mark each piece individually, and tell everybody what they got right or wrong. If all of those are not done, then the homework loses its value.
To sum up, our motion must stand. Simply, all throughout this debate, we have shown that homework is in fact a waste of time. In our group's opinion, there are two ways to solve this problem. One, that is teachers give students more engaging and not boring homework. Second, I think that teachers should give students homework at school, so if the students don't understand anything, they can just ask and the teacher will explain to them immediately. And another example for lazy students that don't do their homework, the teacher can just punish them and make them do it. Thank you for listening.
That's it for our presentation. Xin cảm ơn phần thi của trường Trung học cơ sở Lê Quý Đôn. Tiếp theo chúng ta sẽ cùng đến với phần thi của trường Trung học cơ sở Minh Đức với ý kiến là không đồng ý với câu trên. Xin mời phần thi bắt đầu.
Good morning, judges, fellow debaters, and audience. My name is Yong An. This is Nampa. This is Harry, and that is the Our group represents the school. Whenever we go home from school, we always get homework. Homework is the kind of exercise that teachers give us for us to do and finish at home. Some students say that it's annoying, it's a waste of time, and it's not necessary. Some people even say that homework needs to be banned, and it's a kind of child abuse. But today, our group will make you admit the truth, that homework is useful and it's definitely not a waste of time. We have a lot of ideas to support this point. First, homework helps us prepare for examination. Examination mainly based on exercises that are in homework. So the more you do homework, the more good the results of your test. Scientists also have proved that test results improve by 7% if the person do the homework.
And in my opinion, homework is very important and useful to a student because some homework requires us to apply what we have learned on class in order to solve it, which makes us more understandable, and some of the homework even requires in-depth research of the subject. And in my opinion, if a student wants to study effectively, he or she should do homework at home as a way to revise their lessons on class. On class, the teacher teaches us about the problem, while at home, homework will give us in-depth understanding of it.
Dear teachers and students, I'm Aing and I'm very pleased to continue with our speech. Like we've already said, that homework is very important to our study. And if you don't do your homework, you will have bad consequences. I will present three main consequences if you don't do your homework. Firstly, if you don't do your homework, you will get bad grades and everyone will be upset. Your parents, your friends, your teachers, and especially yourself. Secondly, you will often feel inferior and pessimistic because you cannot study well as your friends. Thirdly, that you will always be inferior, and like people say that practice always makes perfect, and if you don't do your homework regularly, then you will always remember the theories. I will talk about the good things, results, and beneficials about if you do your homework well. If you do your homework well, then you can manage all your knowledge, and then you have an opportunity to go overseas to study
in the USA, the UK, Australia, or Canada. This is the end of my part. Thank you, Heidi. So after careful consideration, we have concluded that homework is not a waste of time. In fact, it brings us many benefits. For example, homework can help your child develop positive learning skills and habitats that can help him or her throughout life. And furthermore, homework can help us find our learning style is. And so, with all those benefits and reasons, who can say homework is a waste of time? And I hope our group has shown you a good point of view, and thank you for listening.
Thank you. All right, now we move on to our counter round. You guys have 2.5 minutes. May begin now.
Do you think homework helps us deeply understand the lessons, or homework is just repeating the similar type of exercise? Do you consider you are following the routine way to sit to homework?
Pardon me, can you repeat the question, please?
Do you think homework helps us deeply understand lessons, or homework is just repeating similar type of homework? Do you think that you are following the routine way to settle homework?
I think homework is the way that helps us understand lessons better, because homework is what the lessons things, and homework helps us remember all the theories that we can learn for today and tomorrow. Okay, so you're just saying that homework is relying on the exercise we just learned, class. Then what if Copernic didn't follow the truth that someone just said, that the Earth is not around? See? So we cannot see the new facts that now we are learning in. If we just keep doing, if we keep going on the old path, then no one would find an extraordinary fact that we can learn. Do you understand?
Yeah, thank you for your question, but I think you're misunderstanding, because I think that homework is old text and new text too, because it can help us learn the new things and the old things too, not from the old things.
I think what you're saying is not quite right, because homework is just on paper and we cannot use it in life. It's just, if you do homework, I think it's just to poke the teacher, and we just do it for professionally, and it's not quite good.
Actually, homework helps us to apply skills that we have learned from class. As we already say in our speech, homework also helps develop skills, which is working independently.
Keep responding to that question, but you guys have the time now and you can ask questions as well.
I may have a question for you. Do you think that when you join this competition, do you have to rehearse and practice this at home?
Yes, we do have to rehearse, but if we do it too much, when we actually do the competition, we will get mixed and we will get confused. We will be able to speak and we will be speechless.
And yeah, one more thing. How is this rehearsing like have a relationship between homework and rehearsing? Yeah, because only on paper. And it is not just like we have to do this. We volunteer for this. Not just that.
I'm sorry, but there are many ways to do homework, not just do on paper. For example, it depends on what kind of learner are you. If you are a visual learner, you can learn or do homework through seeing and watching things. Or if you are an auditory learner, you can study through listening to things. But rehearsing this, that means you do care for it and you do for it. So that means you have to do the homework that you prepare for this.
Even mostly homework is done on paper, and every teacher assigns it to students. So why would it have it
appropriate in your creativity. Most of them, not all of them. Some of them can be on TV or videos or visual things like that. But you have to admit that you have to rehearse and practice at home. Because homework, it works at home, not works everywhere else. Homework.
You learn about homework working at home, but sometimes if we do over much, when we actually do it, the homework doesn't make use.
Like we say in our speech, I have a small reminder that too much is not good and too little is not good either. We have to make a suitable timetable, like eating or having meals. If we eat too much, we'll get suffer. But if you do homework too much, you get suffer too.
Time is up. That was excellent. That was a really nice back and forth between the two teams. Before we start the spelling, I just want to remind our audience.
Trước khi chúng ta đến với phần thi đánh vần thì mong là các bạn học sinh bên dưới chúng ta sẽ cổ vũ một cách âm thầm cho các bạn học sinh trên đây, và cách là chúng ta sẽ giữ im lặng để các bạn có thể tập trung hơn cho phần thi của mình các bạn nha. Và bây giờ thì chúng ta sẽ cùng đến với phần thi đánh vần của hai đội.
Alright, our first word for the spelling is illustrious. Illustrious means notably or brilliantly outstanding. Illustrious is an adjective. Unfortunately, that is incorrect.
ILLUSTRIATE.
That's incorrect as well. Good job. The second word. Our second word is civilization. Civilization is a noun. Civilization means society.
CIVILIZATION.
Very good.
Great job. Và chúng ta tiếp tục đến với từ thứ ba.
Our third word is recoup. Recoup is a verb. Recoup means
COOP.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Very close. Our fourth and final word is promote. Promote is
PROMOTE.
excellent job.
Xin chúc mừng đội trường Lê Quý Đôn đã kết thúc rất chính xác với từ thứ tư, và xin cảm ơn phần dự thi vừa rồi của cả hai đội trường Lê Quý Đôn và đội trường Minh Đức. Ngay bây giờ thì xin mời phần nhận xét của đại diện ban giám khảo ạ.
Trước hết là cô cảm thấy rất là ấn tượng về phần trình bày của cả hai đội. Nói chung là theo cô thì cái phần trình bày của các em đều rất là xuất sắc về rất là nhiều mặt. Thứ nhất là về phát âm, cả hai đội phát âm đều rất là rõ ràng và cô nghe được rất rõ tất cả những cái mà em nói, và cô cảm thấy là các em đã có một sự chuẩn bị rất là kỹ lưỡng trước khi mà đến với cuộc thi này. Thứ hai là về phần ngữ điệu thì cả hai đội đều thể hiện một cái sự nhiệt huyết rất là rõ nét và rất là, nói chung là rất ấn tượng đối với ban giám khảo. Về việc giao tiếp thì một số bạn trong cả hai đội vẫn còn chưa có kiểu như là có cái eye contact rõ ràng với lại ban giám khảo. Tuy nhiên tôi thấy là các em đã có một sự gọi là cố gắng thể hiện cái sự giao tiếp giữa những các bạn trong đội và cũng như đối với ban giám khảo, thì đó là một việc improvement rất là tốt. Thứ cuối cùng là cái diễn đạt của các em rất là tốt, không chỉ mà bằng lời nói mà cả bằng cử chỉ và body language. Ok, và cái cuối cùng là về nội dung thì cô thấy là cả hai đội đều thể hiện một nội dung rất là chặt chẽ bằng việc là các em dùng rất là nhiều từ gọi là transition verbs, chẳng hạn như là first, second, fourthly, in conclusion, furthermore. Thì cái đó làm cho bài nói của các em rất là chặt chẽ, rất là coherent. Ok, xin cảm ơn.
Xin cảm ơn phần nhận xét của cô Lê Minh Thư, xin cảm ơn phần dự thi của cả hai đội đến từ hai trường. Xin cảm ơn các bạn rất nhiều và xin mời các bạn chúng ta sẽ các về